When it comes to self-improvement, rounding out the rough edges of your life is a journey, not a destination. Hey guys, welcome back to 5nothing100nothing.com. I am Fugget, and that stands for the fittest underdog guru using intelligent tactics. Guys, let's talk about self-improvement. More for the men, but I think women can also get something out of this video. And maybe if you're a woman and you're watching this to kind of get some insight into your man, this might help you to understand men a little bit as well. So, I've been on this earth a long time, baby. Almost a half a century, which is hard to believe, but it's true nonetheless. And I can tell you that self-improvement, becoming a better man, becoming a better boyfriend, husband, father, employee, friend, all of these things the improvements come incrementally and in stages. It's when you're open to being better than you were yesterday and seeking to have a better life and be a better overall person. And when I look back in various phases of my life, I can see things that I either believed or I practiced, whatever, that when I look at myself today, I can't even imagine being that person, or some, what you might call, rookie mistakes. But the thing is that you have a choice to learn from those things and course correct, which is really your decision to do, because there's people that start off on one path in life, or they seem like they have it all together, but their game isn't tight in all areas, and it becomes apparent when either the pressure is put on, there's that squeeze, something that happens, and all of a sudden it's like their little world comes crumbling down a little bit. Not necessarily everything in their life, but pieces of it. And sometimes, again, it's of no wrongdoing of their own, but it's just life, things happen. Other things, you can avoid them by having better choices, right? Sometimes you just can't learn all of it from advice from somebody in your life, from books, from anything else other than just going through it in your own life. And the one big mistake I think a lot of us make, if you look back, or if you have somebody in your life that's a little older, has some age on them, and can give you some wisdom and life advice from their experience, it's that all of us, when we look back at certain mistakes, there definitely is a thread or a trend that runs through it, and that's this, okay? Whenever you have an opportunity, or there's something before you to where common sense tells you that it's not a good idea, the big mistake we make is to believe that we're going to be the exception to the rule. And generally you're not going to be the exception to the rule, even though you believe it is, because the temptation of whatever it is that's before you is too great. And it's either that or the curiosity of it. Or maybe it's your ego that thinks you're going to do it differently, or you're not going to get caught, or it doesn't apply to you. It's a big, big mistake. And it's funny because there's an old saying that youth is wasted on the young. And it's funny because once you really kind of buffer out those rough edges in your life, it's like if you could go back, if I could go back, I would have done this differently, that differently. But the thing is that it wouldn't make you the person that you are today. So it happens the way it happens for a lot of different reasons. Some of it is in your hands, some of it is life that just happens. But buffering out those rough edges, if you think you're going to just reach this point, this pinnacle where you've got it all together and you never have another problem again, think again, because that's not how life works. So, I think when you come to a place where you have acceptance of that, but yet you still strive for better, you strive to better yourself in so many different areas, then you can truly reach this place of happiness where your smile, having joy, having an optimistic outlook doesn't depend on your circumstances or where you are at today. But you realize that, again, it's a journey and not a destination, because on your dying day, you should still be climbing. You should still be climbing and seeking for improvement, to be better to mankind, be better to yourself. And you have to learn to forgive yourself when you make those mistakes, but also course correct along the path.